picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. A high-caliber, high-noon showdown here on EA Sports College Football. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bears offense who will have the football first. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Handoff to the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Looking to throw, it's Griffin. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll pull it down and run. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So BYU's offense will now get its first chance with the football. It's going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game because this linebacking crew can be exploited. The run inside. It's Martin. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on 3rd down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
This BYU offense set up with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Bring in the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Flips it out on the screen. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wide receiver comes in motion. The lone back's got it. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They feed him again. Could be an alley. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
The Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Here's the handoff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route. But you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1, and this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Going to the running game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Griffin. Got his man on the right. Quick step and go. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Looking for a crease. It's Martin. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. To the air. It's Bachmeier. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Finds a man in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Get it out on the screen. Looking for the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They were held to a field goal on their first drive, and if you want to keep a team in a game, just keep kicking field goals instead of scoring touchdowns. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. To throw, it's Griffin. Grabbed over the middle, it's Livingston. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Off the bootleg and rolling out. On the run, fires downfield. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
The give to the lone running back. He's there to make the stop.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Might be changing the route. Give to the running back. Here's a little room there. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the be physical, get a big gain.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looking downfield, it's Griffin. A little screen to the running back. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. There he goes. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. On first down from their own 22. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Bachmeier. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Cougars come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his open man. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
They'll run play action. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incomplete.
Finding some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, BYU! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, this guy's going to make catches all over the field. That time, he lined up all the way to the left side, and he was able to cross the entire field to make a catch on the right side. Defense left.
Touchdown, Cougar! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
They're working that left side. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The Bears are in the hurry-up.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Griffin. Flips it out to the back. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. And the Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds his man. It's Miller. He's stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Baylor Bears called their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The snap sets up to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Hauls it in. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad...
Turning it on! They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, ready. 22, ready, go!
Quarterback keeper. Got a little grass. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Martin. Inside the 35. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Line gets set. 1st down. The give on the option. Got enough for the 1st. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He caught it. Touch. Cougar. And the... They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like...